very special edition of previously unseen clips from this series of Would I Lie to You. Joining Lee Mack tonight, Bob Mortimer, Richard Osman, Jermaine Jenas, Oliver Stewart, Alex Jones, John Cooper Clark, Claire Balding and Joe Lycett. And joining David Mitchell tonight, Danny Dyer, Gabby Logan, Steve Backshaw, Alan Davis, Jermaine Greer, Greg Davis, Ron Gilbert and Nick Grinshaw. And so we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. And it's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Danny is first up.
I've buried £1,000 in cash in a secret location in case I ever have to go on the run.
When did you hide it?
About 10 years ago.
Are you willing to say on national television exactly where it is?
No. I think I'll keep it double low, to be honest with you. You know, because if I'm on the run, it's going to be on top for me, and it'll be the first place they look, won't it? If I'm sniffing it. Not going to be on the run. I'm just saying that, you know, I've buried a bag of sand, which is £1,000, right?
Right.
Somewhere, in case it comes on top.
What does that mean?
Somewhere?
No, on top.
If something happens illegal.
Oh, I thought you meant in case the money you haven't buried it deep enough, it will end up on top.
It's double low, you muppet. He said that.
I don't know what low means in his thing. I don't know what double low is.
Well, you know it's twice as much.
I don't know what the starting point is. How much is low?
Well, low, you know, I mean, double low's proper on top. Right.
Don't forget, anybody watching, we do have subtitles. Use that red button.
What would you imagine that you could get into trouble for? We don't count acting.
No.
Sorry.
I like that reaction. It's a good reaction.
Right, so...
Healthy.
So, what kind of thing could you get into trouble for?
Well, numerous things. So, you know, you need to just have a little stash somewhere.
Daddy, can I just check? Is this for crimes that... Not crimes.
I'm talking about crimes.
I didn't say crimes.
No.
I didn't say crimes. Is this for murders that have taken place previously or things that might happen in the future?
Are you asking Danny to confess to crimes?
All right, so do you think you might have to move abroad to start a new life?
Well, not abroad, Margate or something like that. Get off the plot, you know what I mean? Goes here.
How long could you last on a bag of sand?
Well, it depends where you are, Margate. You can last about 10 years, you know what I mean?
And how did you bury it? Was it under cover of darkness?
No, it was in broad daylight. I wouldn't go at night, you know what I mean?
Why did you do it in daylight?
Well, because it's in a... well, I'm giving it away now, aren't I?
It's not. I'm not going to go. Daylight. I think I know where it is. I know where it is. It's somewhere outdoors. I'll go and get it.
It's in an area of this, you know, ain't got no houses around and there's no gaffs about. It's...
Right, so you've buried it in sort of like a forest or something?
Not a forest, no, it'd be too tricky for me to go and find it. No, not a graveyard.
If I get it right,
that'd be out of order when they're digging up a grave and whacking a grave on it. No, it's a field.
A field?
In a field?
Ah. Presumably now you possess a treasure map.
No.
Well, how are you going to remember where it is?
It's about where I whacked my motor.
You've what? You killed your car?
No. Parked my car.
Yeah, but you drove your car away, though, didn't you, afterwards, so it's not still there. You do know that when you got back in the car and drove away, saying it's by the car is no longer a help.
I parked my car next to something that I will remember.
Ah, now, so you drove... What is that thing?
I'll tell you what it is.
Good.
No, I don't want to know.
Why?
It might be next to a sort of Norman Wisdom statue, you know, and there's only...
Whoa.
There's only a few of them knocking about, is what I'm saying. It's not near a Norman Wisdom statue. It's not.
No. You can't expect Danny to give away the location on television of where his bag of sand is.
So for a minute then, I really thought I was in some gangster film where he's gone, I've whacked it off and buried it near the Norman Wisdom statue.
Have you been back to check on it, to check it's still there?
No, it'd be stupid, wouldn't it? You know, it's there. No one's going near it, I know that. It's impossible to find.
So what do you think, Lee?
What do we think?
Absolutely not.
Really?
I say it's a lie.
Joe says it's
1,000
lie.
wouldn't have been enough.
And I say it must be a lie.
You're going to say lie. OK. Danny, truth or lie?
It's a lie, innit? Come on.
Claire, it's your turn.
The first time I went to Germany, I knew only one German phrase. And bizarrely, an accident occurred which required me to use it.
David's team.
What was the phrase?
Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Mein Vater ist in den Frisch gefallen.
I don't speak German. Is that a phrase or is that just a random German sentence?
Are you asking what does it mean?
Yeah. I don't feel like it.
It means, excuse me please, my father has fallen in the river.
Well done, German phrase. Your father fall in the rivers elsewhere for you to learn that from?
No!
Was he like a serial?
River, no.
But why would you learn that phrase unless you had a habit of falling into rivers before you went to Germany? You thought, I better just check that out. Total coincidence. I think I learned the phrase, my father fall in the river. Yes. You went to Germany and your father fell in the river. Are you ready?
You see, I think
I'm ready. I've decided. I don't know I'm going early on this one.
So what happened with your dad and who did you say that phrase to?
Were
you just shouting it from the banks?
No, we were skiing and he skied off, he was going off piste and he skied into a little river by mistake.
What is the German emergency? Is it 999? That can cause all sorts of difficulties. Because they're saying in German, do you need help? And you'll say 999, and they go, forget it. And
I did.
When you dial 999, Lee, do you then say to them 999? No. You've got one of those old phones where you have to call to the operator and go 999 at once. The vicar has been taken ill.
Claire, who did you end up saying this phrase to?
To a passerby.
A skier?
Yes.
Right.
No, tennis player, Rob.
I flagged them down.
You
and
flagged
said-
Wow, she's going fast.
So you spoke to this passing skier, who was just another holidaymaker, another skier. What happened?
Well, luckily they were English.
So they had no idea what you were saying.
So you spoke to them, and then what happened?
They helped me pull him out.
Right.
But then
okay.
all evening I was able to say that my father had fallen in the river in German.
Right.
What are you thinking, Nick?
Well, I think that you would have just initially said help if this was a true story. You wouldn't have been like, let me just remember this very weird German sentence.
I'm not sure, but I find it hard to think ill of Claire Balding. I think she's telling the truth.
Oh.
No, if she's lying, it wouldn't reflect badly on her character if she was lying. It's
Even within the parameters of this game, I still don't think she would.
So, what are you going to say?
lie.
Lie for me.
True.
True, absolutely.
I think lie.
You're saying lie. OK, they're saying it's a lie. Claire, truth or lie?
Would I? It's true.
It's David.
I find it incredibly irritating when other people fiddle with my jigsaws.
Lee's team.
What was the last jigsaw you did?
It was a picture of the city centre in Oxford.
How many pieces was it?
1,000.
1,000.
What's your jigsaw etiquette?
My etiquette.
Well, when I say etiquette, I mean if you're doing a big jigsaw, you have to do it on something so that it doesn't upset everybody else's life. So what do you do it on?
My grandfather's coffin. Because we've all stopped hoping that he's ever going to come out. On a card table.
On a card table?
Okay.
On a card table?
That's nearly right.
And you start on the outside. You do the whole perimeter.
Yeah.
Where do you go then?
Then I go for recognisable objects in the scene.
So which particular recognisable bits are you looking for then?
Well, there's a building in the middle with a sort of dome and a spike. I'm an expert in architecture. So there's that thing, and there was several people wandering around, like someone on a bicycle.
Whoa. He's saying, specific. You're looking for specific things.
Yeah.
A person can go anywhere in the jigsaw.
No,
Yes,
they
but-
can't. They can only go where they go. You can't go up to the person. I'm going to put him up there.
When you do a jigsaw, Lee.
Yeah. I don't, David, because I've got a life, but carry on.
Yeah. No, fair enough. I was going to say, do you use scissors? Because that's a...
You know I'm not
That's
allowed.
a rookie.
So generally, a 1,000-piece jigsaw, you're coming back to it now and again,
Yeah.
work commitments permitting. How long does it take?
Let's say 3 months.
Okay, 3
All right,
months.
let's say it.
3 months. 3 months. It's a 1,000-piece jigsaw, 333 pieces a month.
Excessive.
So he's doing about 90 pieces a week. So he's doing about 15 pieces a day, right? 15 pieces a day is borderline. You need help.
I don't need help, and I don't like it when people help.
That's the point.
So, Lee, what's it going to be?
Alex?
Well, if he was into jigsaws properly and you didn't want a fiddler, you put cling film on it.
What? You're even weirder than me. The cling film sort of stick to the pieces, and then so when you pick the cling
No.
film up, it would sort of undo
What you do,
weeks
right?
and months of work.
No.
That's horrible,
Because you
isn't it?
buy a massive tray,
Yeah.
you do it on the tray. Not only can you carry it around if you need to dust, but also the cling film wraps underneath.
You've watched far too many features on the one show, haven't you? This week we're talking about tricks for jigsaws. You probably think it's just the four corners you have to know, but no, get your cling film ready, we'll tell you after this. John, do you think it's...
Well, I can see. I think David's a contemplative type of person, you know, and jigsaw puzzles kind of allow you that loose space to be, to be a ruminative. It takes you to a ruminative place that you wouldn't otherwise enter in the normal run of events.
Well, just to clarify, is it true or false?
True.
Okay, go, true.
OK.
You're going to say true. OK, David, truth or lie?
It is true.
It's Bob.
I have a possession.
There's a box. Take the item out of the box. That's it. Pop it there and then read the card thus.
This is the cushion that I used to carry my pet owl around on. I would have brought the owl, but he escaped last week.
David's team, what do you think?
What kind of an owl was it?
Oh, yeah.
Tawny.
Tawny's perch on branches.
Yeah.
So how did you get it to perch on a big, flat, soft cushion?
Oh, Steve, it's so good to have you here.
How did I? Is there a problem here, Steve? Here are the tally marks. I have a rare breeds farm near me, and they had to get rid of a tawny owl that was injured. He couldn't use its wings, and I shouldn't use the words, it couldn't use its bottom.
What?
For doing what? For poo-pooing.
What did it use?
So, as a trustee of the organisation, because it's just down the road from me, in Warehorn, I agreed that I would look after it. It actually had what you would call a colostomy bag. No, you would.
We call it a colostomy bag.
Have I said it wrong?
Yeah, we wouldn't have picked it up, but you did specifically say that's what we would have called it. I thought I'd better address this because we really wouldn't.
Steve, is an owl's colostomy bag called a colostomy bag?
Yes, it is.
You wouldn't really need it because the majority of kind of solid fecal matter with an owl comes out of its mouth.
Yeah. No, we're dealing with a very sick owl. No, I'm sorry, I sound aggressive there. But I can see... No, he's escaped now, and I can see his little face. We were given a pipette with what was owl nourishment.
So you had to feed it
with a
by
pipette. Yes.
And how did it stand on the cushion if, as Steve says, it needs a perch?
It
was fine, just so...
I've clearly not made it clear. This is an incredibly sick bird. You can't judge it by the normal tone. This is just a lump of meat and feathers. There's just hanging on in there.
still escapes.
Yes, it is. Actually, I suspect it was killed by my cats.
Why did this owl sanctuary, when it has a sick owl, why didn't it look after the owl itself rather than give it to a local celebrity?
Because
With a cushion and cats.
I'm very closely associated with it.
Sorry, my client would like a minute.
You had clearly said to them you were going to nurse it back to health.
No, that was never going to happen.
It's palliative care.
It was
Palliative care.
It was
Palliative care for the owl.
A hospice for the owl.
For the owl.
And we had some decent times.
Did you have a name, this owl?
We called it.
Did you? You called it. It's all right, you're upset, Bob, I can tell. If you need a minute, it's okay. But what did you call it?
Sorry?
What did you call it?
What did we call the owl?
Yeah.
Well, we called him Mavis.
What did you feed it with the
It was described to me as owl, as owl nourishment. Everything.
You just take bowls and put them in a liquidizer.
Steve, I still know I can't impress on you. No sugar out of it. It's just a lift and lid.
So it wasn't perched and it was reclined on the cushion. That was its deathbed.
Yeah. We'd have like a broomstick or something and just hold it.
And what have you told the owl sanctuary? What have you told them? Because they must have been upset.
No, I told them he's passed away, yeah.
And they said, well, that's fine. We knew Mavis was going to die soon. That's why we gave him or her to you, a comedian who lives locally, to keep on a cushion in the same room as some cats.
My client would like to change his plea.
This isn't sounding...
You're a trustee, did you say, of this charity?
Yes, it's a rare breeds farm in Warehorn. Does family days. Sadly, I haven't got an owl at the moment. But...
So, David, what are you thinking? Is this true?
No, this isn't true.
I think you made all that up.
I just don't believe they would let him bring a dying, tawny owl home.
No, I don't think so. I think we're saying it's a lie.
I think you are.
But
yeah.
and I think that's the Rare Breed Centre probably needs to look at its working practices if it happens to be true. But
OK, Bob, truth or lie?
I was telling a lie.
It's Jermaine.
Possession.
Possession. Now then, there's a box under the desk, Jermaine.
Here is
Could you read the card first and then take the item out and pop it on the desk, please?
This is the bag I wear on my head to carry my shopping home.
All right, so let's see the bag. Just pop it in between you and David there on the desk. That's it.
You say wear it on your head?
Yeah, we need to see this.
You do like this. This is a tump. It's a
You've obviously done that before.
It's a tump line.
Tump line? What's a tump
Yeah,
line?
people all over the world carry things like this, especially if they haven't got beasts of burden. You become the beast of burden, so...
Sorry, have I just turned over?
Oh,
What are you doing with your arm?
you're walking with a stick or carrying a baby or whatever.
You're walking with a stick and a baby at Tesco?
Well, you see, it comes from somewhere else, this amazing thing.
Where do you shop? Tibet?
I shop in Essex.
You come over here, Jermaine, if you would, and I'll tell you what we'll do. I will be working at the local supermarket. I'm the new young checkout boy, and
It's good that you're getting some practice in.
and I'm checking. Right, is it ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Get ready. Get ready. Beep. There you go, love. Beep. Some oranges, I see. Lovely. How much bread?
Can I just ask a question at this point? Are there people in the queue looking at you face off?
In the supermarket, you've got your trolley. Then you get to the checkout. Then you get to the checkout. Come on, hurry up.
That's going to be too heavy, isn't it?
No, Put
Are
it
you
in.
sure?
Yes.
If I kill you on the television,
There could be a dead body in there. That's how big it is.
is that all right?
Yeah, I'm still cool.
All right. How far would you walk
Well-
with those, Jermaine?
I can walk any amount of distance.
And how do you get it off? How do you get it off without doing yourself? Oh, careful.
Isn't that a problem?
Well, very convincing. What do you think, Lee?
Jermaine.
She don't strike me as a person that's going to be too fussed about what people think.
Okay.
And also, it kind of suited her.
I think it suits her. I think it's 100% true.
If this is true, I've got one word for you, and that is Ocado. My team say true. I doubt it, but we'll go with the team.
You're going to say true. Jermaine, truth or lie?
True.
Greg, your turn.
When I was a teenager, I used to have to button my legs in order to squeeze into tight leather trousers.
Please, team. Off you go.
What age sort of thing? What age are we talking?
I was 17, and it was when I was experimenting with being a goth, actually.
You don't look like a good goth to me, because you're too close to the sun.
I wasn't.
Isn't there an issue of rancidity in when the temperature of a room changes?
Yeah.
It's a very volatile substance. It moves from a solid to a liquid in the blink of an eye. And
I wish you'd have been my science teacher. School would have been so much more fun.
there's an issue around odour here.
You're forgetting that I was a teenager when I was doing this, and I generally stank. I mean, it wasn't butter, actually. It was a margarine spread of
Worse.
It wasn't worse. It worked. The reason I had to do it is because I'm ludicrously tall, and the only tight trousers around stopped sort of, like half a foot below my knee, so it would look like I was wearing some sort of perverse lederhosen. So the only tight trousers that would fit me were sort of women's lycra leggings.
How did you manage to hold the trousers to pull them up, now that your hands were very slippy with the marge?
Well, I would put the marge on, and then, interesting thing, in Shropshire, running water. I would wash my hands.
And who else knew about this?
My sister was the only person who knew, and that's because she walked into my bedroom when I was applying the marge. I was very keen to
That must have been one of the worst moments of her young life. So what do you think?
What do we think, John?
It's not playing out very well in the playground of my imagination.
I think that's the most wonderful way anyone has said lie on this show.
Oh, I really want it to be true.
It is true.
Because to see you in a woman's legging would be magical.
Well, you just call me.
Doubt serious, because we've gone from leather to lycra and butter to margarine.
No, they were leather.
Yes.
No. They were leather effect. You didn't ask me. They were a sort of leather effect trouser.
I can't believe it's not leather.
Yeah.
OK, what are you going to say?
You're saying it's a lie. Alex is saying...
Oh, I'm sorry, John. I'd love to agree, but I think he's a bit weird. Yeah, people do alternative things with groceries at that age, I think. Oh, my God. Not that
I've got John to say it's a lie.
Safer.
Say it's a lie.
Yeah.
OK. Greg, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
It's Jermaine.
If ever I took a penalty, I would choose to place the ball to the left or right, depending on which of my socks was the muddiest.
David's team.
Oh, right. Alan,
Well, footballers can be quite superstitious.
how did you come to that system?
It started when I was a kid. As you can imagine, those playing fields wasn't exactly Premier League pitches in those days. But every time I did it, I scored, so...
What's your strike rate on penalties?
90%.
And what's the average? How many penalties? What's the percentage of penalties that go in?
Alan, you take the questions, mate. Come on.
It's quite easy, this football pundit lot. Gary, you say it.
I'd like to ask if, when your socks are very, very muddy, one foot is heavier than the other.
No, if the mud's on your boot, then it will tend to be heavier, but not the sock.
Is that something you're just interested to know?
No, it would be nice to find a sensible reason for scoring with either foot.
It's not the
No,
foot.
no, let's be clear about
It's
this,
always the
Jermaine.
same foot.
Yes. All right, David, I've got it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not different feet. It's different...
Suddenly David's become Alan Hansen.
I found something I knew.
It's different corner.
I didn't listen properly. I beg
No,
your
that's
pardon.
your problem. You don't listen. So what are you going to say, David?
This sort of rings true.
Did you play football as a... I know you don't play it now professionally,
I
but...
had to play a bit.
At school?
Yeah. I hated it completely, but I was usually sort of put vaguely in defence. So that I'd be sort of standing there coldly.
Some of the
and then
bigger
ball
boys
would go
charging down
they'd
towards
charge
you.
past me in the goal, then it goes back to the middle and you get a bit of respite.
And what time was chess club due to start?
And yet I wasn't very good at chess, so, you know.
Really?
Yes, a pathetic physical specimen and intellectually not that creative either. You know, but thanks to the way the media selects people for prominence, here I am!
OK. So what are you going to say? Has Jermaine Genus been telling the truth?
What do you think, Jermaine?
I think it is true.
True? Alan?
Yeah, let's say true.
True. We're going to say true.
You're going to say it's true. OK. Jermaine, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
Well, that's all we've time for on this special edition of Would I Lie to You. Thanks very much for watching. Good night.
More laughs over on BBC Two now with internet search histories and Christmas ads on Russell Howard's Good News.
Good evening and welcome to a very special edition of previously unseen clips from this series of Would I Lie to You. Joining David Mitchell tonight, Claudia Winkleman, Nick Robinson, Nadia Hussein, David Hay, Romesh Ranganathan, Catherine Ryan, John Simpson, Professor Kate Williams, Michael Smiley and Jason Manford. And joining Lee Mack tonight, Bob Mortimer, Mel Gedroach, Harry Shearer, Brian Blessing, Diane Morgan, Martin Kemp, Sarah Cox, Hugh Dennis, and Tracy Ann Alderman. So we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. David Hay, you're first up tonight.
Possession.
Possession. There's a box under your desk there. There's a little card in there.
Yeah.
Just read the card first and then show us what's in the box.
This is a dog toy I chew to release tension before a fight.
Right. Now, pop the toy on the desk, put the box back down.
Do you chew this every fight?
Before every fight, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like day of sort of
Do
situation.
what you do, David, before. Imagine it's before a fight.
Can I just say, David, that your eyes at that moment definitely said, I wasn't expecting that.
It's always made that noise.
This relaxes you before a fight.
Yeah.
When you say before a fight, you mean the hour before?
When I'm in the hotel before the fight, I normally get to the hotel. If I'm fighting at 10 p.m, I get to the hotel around 4 or 5, chilling out there. Just literally, I'll sit lying on the bed, just thinking.
makes me feel comfortable. Then I go to sleep, wake up, and charge.
What are the people in the room next to you in the hotel? What are they thinking is happening?
Yeah, they think you're making love to a clown.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to look at it?
Yeah, you can have it. Yeah.
Yes, but
Let's have a little look.
Right, well, it's chewed. It has been quite. It has been chewed.
So what are you going to say, Lee? Is it the truth or has he made this up?
I don't know. What do we think?
No,
You don't think he?
No, I think that's a lie.
What do you think?
It is well chewed. But then somebody here backstage could have chewed on it for a couple of
That's a hard job, isn't it? What am I doing today? Well, it's your lucky day. Get chewing on that for 2 hours. I hate this job.
One day I'm going to be Director General.
So what are you going to say?
We'll go for a lie.
You're saying it's a lie? Yeah. OK. David, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
Bob, you're up next.
I recently had to charm a spider out of my shoe by tooting a flute at it.
David's team.
So, where were you?
I was at home.
So was this spider a normal British domestic spider?
Yes.
How big was it, Bob?
It's black, but it's not one.
And what colour was it?
It's not the ones that have got a little body and big long legs.
So it wasn't the type with a small body and long legs?
No.
What type was it?
Well, you can work the rest out yourself, surely. Big body, small legs.
Was this a gerbil?
That's a bird.
If it had been a gerbil, I'd have used a lute. Honestly. It's actually just a very everyday situation. My wife doesn't like spiders, very scared of them, and it's kind of my job to get rid of spiders. I don't like them either. I'm not going to use my hands or whatever.
No, you wouldn't.
Can you mime the blow moment?
Don't fall for this.
Sorry?
He gets me with this every week. Don't fall for it, man. I've got just the thing for you if you haven't got a flute. Close your eyes. Don't fall for it. Do not fall for it.
Did you blow it into the shoe?
Yes, I blew down the flute to bring it out into the heel area. These were a kind of snakeskin elastic slipper.
Yeah.
I brought up just under the windowsill, above where the cat litter is.
Yeah.
I put them there because I wanted to get that height, and it didn't
So you,
come out.
you
I
moved
tapped it.
the
Yes,
you moved the slipper with the spider in it.
I moved it facing the cupboard where I keep the plates. It's got little holes in it. And the spider emerged.
So the spider emerged but didn't leave the shoe or slipper?
No, didn't leave
the slipper. Didn't
no,
leave the slipper?
Just
had a look around, went back in. So you were no better off, were you?
No, I didn't feel like I was better off, but at least I'd found out that we owned a flute as a family.
If I was scared of spiders, I wouldn't go anywhere near that slipper. I'd just leave it. I would just let
I'm not that scared.
Are you not? Scared of 1 to 10?
I'm ginger about them.
OK.
Yeah. Ginger.
Is that right? Ginger's that a word?
It is, yeah.
That's a word.
I'm
just not sure it's the correct word in that situation.
It's not you pick something up gingerly. It's not. It doesn't just mean the flavour ginger. A ginger nut is not just a biscuit. It could be a tentative testicle.
Do you now know who the flute belongs to?
Yes, of course. It was my son's flute.
Your son, is he a flautist?
No. We hoped he would be, but he could never find the flute.
Well, what are you thinking?
Well, what I'm confused by is that if you fear spiders...
I do a bit.
...and you believe that there's a spider in this shoe, I think you would be afraid to move the shoe.
Yes.
Not at all.
I also think you would have worried about, as you go to take the breath to blow it, you accidentally breathe in.
Yeah.
I don't have to breathe in to breathe out.
Michael, which way are you leaning?
It sounds too much like the surreal world of Bob Mortimer to be actually the truth. I think it's a lie.
It's a lie? You think it's a lie?
Yeah. No, nobody in the world owns a flute, really, do they?
You think it's a lie?
You think it's a lie?
Yeah.
Bob, truth or lie?
It was
a lie.
It's John.
Okay. I once saw a 6-foot goldfish in the jungles of South America.
Lee's team.
Were you working?
I was working.
What were you doing?
I was filming this village, this tribe, and they made me drink the hallucinogenic drug.
Are you telling us now that you imagined you saw a 6-foot goldfish?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I don't think I imagined it. I mean, he spoke to me. It can't have been that. And he had
What did he say?
He said, "How's it going, man?"
And what did you say?
Well, I didn't say very much because it isn't very often that a 6-foot goldfish with a straw hat speaks to you. You know, it's a rarity, isn't it? I mean, I think you'd agree.
Oh, definitely.
It doesn't happen every day, does it?
He had a straw hat on.
He had a straw hat.
And what did you have?
Well, this is hallucinogenic drug they drink.
Yes.
And I thought I could take a little sip, you know, and say, "Oh, yes, how nice, thank you very much. You know, perhaps I'll drink the rest later or something." And the whole village crowded round to watch me drink it. And so
Are you sure they were there, John?
Of course they were there. I'd crowd around too if I was going to watch an old white man get off his face for the first time ever.
And at first, nothing happened. And I was a little bit disappointed. And then the moon, there was a full moon, and it kind of came down on a spring right in my face. And the trees started talking to one another. Have I still got you with me? And
back to you in the studio. John Simpson, off my face, Afghanistan.
All right, so what are you thinking?
I think he probably is telling the truth.
I think it's a lie.
OK, I say it's a lie too.
OK, they're saying it's a lie. John, truth or lie?
Well, it's true.
Kate, you're next.
I used to eat so many carrots that I began to turn orange.
Lee's team.
Now, have you always had red hair?
Yes.
So it wasn't that caused it?
No, they made my face
Yeah.
and my face and my hands and my arms and this part of me go orange.
How many carrots were you eating?
Well, about 25 on a normal day.
25 carrots?
But if things got
Are you
stressful...
talking batons or real carrots?
Real ones, the big, hairy, organic carrots. If things got stressful and there was a lot of things going on, I could hit up to 50.
50 carrots a day?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Why would you not? They're really nice.
No.
No, they're not that
No,
nice.
they're not nice. Have you ever tried a Twix? Because if you like carrots, a Twix will blow you away.
Can I just get up a... Kate, have you ever seen the original film The Thing from Outer Space? James Arness plays The Thing, about 9 feet tall, and they called him the Carrot Man. Is that what inspired you?
That's what I call a very specific question.
I'll tell you, Brian, I did drink a lot of tea. I used to drink 25 cups of that. And I had to
tea?
stop. And in place of the 25 cups of tea, I ate carrots instead.
So carrots were your tea methadone? And what did you get off the carrots with? Heroin.
And as soon as you stopped, it stopped, did it?
Well, it was a fight, Lee. It was a fight to give up these things that I'd loved.
But they're not addictive carrots, they're not like
How
tea.
do you know? They really
I'll
are.
tell you how I know, because I have a few and that's enough. So I know that's how I
You
define
tell
addiction.
yourself you haven't got a problem, Lee.
So, Lee and T, what are you thinking of this? Could she be telling the truth?
Kevin.
I think it's the truth.
OK. Brian?
I think you're telling the truth.
OK.
Two trues.
I'll go with my team. My team say
they're
true.
saying true. So, Kate, was that the truth or was it a lie?
My love for carrots is absolutely true.
Wow. Martin Kemp, you're next.
All right, here we go.
Come on, Kempy.
I was once rescued by London Underground staff after my new romantic pantaloons got trapped in the escalator.
David's team.
Can you describe the pantaloons?
Well, pantaloons are like,
Always standing up.
in those days, they used to come up to about there, up past your ankles, and they would kind of bend out like this. And
like pirates' trousers.
Yeah, kind of like pirates' trousers.
And you was on how long ago was this?
1980s. Really early, though. This is before the band started. So it was while I was still going to the Blitz, which was kind of like...
What, the 40s, surely?
The great pop cultures.
So when you say the Blitz, this is a nightclub?
A nightclub. And I used to wear these pantaloons. And one night, right, we decided to have a party on the Circle Line that would just completely keep going around and around. Getting down to the tube, my pantaloons got stuck in the escalator.
And how long did it take them to arrive and free you?
Oh, it was a good 20 minutes.
Did it stop? Did they turn off the escalators?
Yeah.
Did it stop moving?
It actually got jammed.
It got jammed by
yeah, there was
some
some kind of monitor in it or something. It stopped.
Back in what day was this?
1982.
I don't like the sensors. No sensors back then. People used to get their fingers chopped off and all sorts.
In the early 80s.
This jammed it. This went right in.
And as soon as you jammed in it, it stopped automatically.
Yeah, because it pulled half of my trousers down.
I don't believe that an early 80s pantaloon would be enough to stop the mechanism of a whole escalator.
What decade of pantaloon would have been able to do that?
Listen, I mean, like a real pirate's Hessian pantaloon, that could stop it.
Is exactly what they were.
Right.
What are you thinking? I can see that the
You're
Haymaker is
sceptical.
very dismissive.
Well, I think it's a very good point you make about the mechanisms of early 80s escalators. Some of them were wooden.
Yes.
You know, I think they'd just keep turning. I don't think they'd stop because of a pantaloon.
What year was the digital watch made? That was like...
Yeah, that'll tie this all up together.
No. So you're saying that the time when they just had digital watches, they had sensors that sensed when someone's trousers were stuck in a lift that stopped. I don't buy it.
Don't underestimate the voluminosity of a Spandau Ballet pantaloon in 82. They were big. There was a lot of material in those pantaloons.
Well, there had to be. So what are you going to say, David?
You
What are
think
gonna say?
true?
I think that's true, yeah. I think it
You think lie?
I think lie.
Oh.
I think it's a lie.
All right, Martin, is it a lie or is it true?
This much is lie.
David, you're up next.
I've yet to find the courage to make a contactless card payment. I considered it once, but decided that full PIN entry was the safer method.
Please, team, what do you think of that?
What do you fear, David?
Well, it's a security risk, isn't it?
Why is it security risk?
Well, because you don't have to put in your PIN.
The only security that's relevant is
Yeah.
that you know it's you. If you know it's fine, contactless and the PIN's the same thing.
But who among us can be sure of who we really are?
Where did you consider using it, David?
I've considered it a few times in a few places, because sometimes people suggest it, which I think's rather forward. So they suggest, you say, I'm sorry, am I keeping you? You know, you haven't got time for me to enter 4 digits.
Do you have an Oyster card?
Yes.
Ah, so you are happy with contactless there?
If the Oyster card gave you the option of putting in a PIN, I'd be all for it, but that's never been set up like that. Yeah. And I'm not so weird as to go into Oyster HQ and ask to have a particular high-security Oyster card issued especially for me.
It's very hard to get into Oyster HQ, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to take like a knife and prise it open.
What have you got? You have to get past Pearl on reception.
Have you ever used it then? Have you used it once?
I've yet to find the courage, so no.
Do you have a mobile phone?
I have a mobile
Would you
phone.
ever use Apple Pay? We can't call it that. Orange, well, we can't do it. They're a company as well. Would you ever use Pay?
Would you ever use your mobile phone?
You can, because I sometimes do that. I'm quite happy to get my phone out in M&S, and I feel quite cool. I hold it, and it pays it. Do you want a receipt? No.
No, I've never paid for anything
You've
like
never
that.
paid for anything with Apple Pay?
No.
What?
What are you talking about? Have you just got a new phone? Are you starting some new adverts that we don't know about, Rob?
All right, so what do you think?
What do we think?
I'm very scared of it, so
scared of
I empathise with that, so yeah, why not?
Okay.
It seems so obviously him.
So you're going to go for a true?
I think he fears it, yeah.
OK, you're saying it's true. David, you fear contactless payment, truth or lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
Oh, he loves it.
Tracy Ann, you're up next.
I have never ever drunk a can of fizzy drink in my life.
What? Never, ever.
There's a limit to what we can ask here. Have you ever had a can of Coke?
Never.
Oh. 7-Up?
Nope.
Do you not like fizzy drinks?
All the evidence is there, isn't it?
How do you know you don't like fizzy drink?
Because, to me, even as a child, water was something that was natural and lovely and pure. And why somebody would stick
Even as a
carbon,
child?
a whole load of sugar, even as a young child, it just felt like the devil's work.
So, Tracy Ann, can I tempt you to try a sugary carbonated drink? Now, would you be willing to try one of these?
Bring it over, and let's see how far I can get in the process. Look, the whole thing with the big famous one is 125 years old. It's a secret recipe. The fact that it's still a secret after 125 years means it was made by the devil.
This is a diet drink. This is full sugar. This is also a sugary drink.
Rob, can I ask, what is the point of this exercise?
To see if I'm lying.
Well,
no, because you're clearly going to be capable of going, oh, no, I don't want a fizzy drink. You're not going to be such a fizzy drink addict that you can't stop yourself from going, oh, yes, I do love it. I do love it, actually. Yes, it was a lie, and I'd do it again.
Because if she is telling the truth, what a lovely opportunity. How often have you seen a grown woman taking her first sips of a sugary carbonated drink?
The best thing this can be is cruel.
Right, OK. Which one are you going for? That one. Right, so we can lose these two. Let's bring it here. I haven't shut your
You've
face.
made this the most light entertainment bit I've ever seen. I'm going to lose them two. There's the two. Those are safe. That's your boss fair on. They're fine. You're just playing now for the red cow, love. Just the red cow.
Where have you come from tonight, Tracy? You want to give a wave to everybody back at home there? She's gone for the red can.
The red can.
So this may or may not be Tracy Ann's first time drinking a sugary carbonated drink.
Don't drink it if you don't want to.
Yeah.
You've made your point.
Have I?
You don't have to.
Oh, I'm getting better at the opening.
No, it's wrong.
Can you not even sip it? I think that's...
So, Tracy Ann, you're definitively saying that you're not going to drink.
She's drinking it.
Oh.
Oh, my God, it's everything I thought it was going to be. It's disgusting.
Oh, get used to that phrase, Rob.
All right, there we are. So what are you going to say? Was she acting?
I think you are.
She's been in EastEnders. Would she be that good an actress to convince you?
Instinctively, I like the shiny cans were great.
Yes.
You know, the different colours. I think it's a great addition to the format. I think we think it's a lie.
OK. Right. Tracy Ann, truth or lie?
It's the truth.
Hugh, you're up next.
As a child, my family weren't able to have a dog, so instead we got a cat and treated it like a dog.
Steve,
when you say weren't able to have a dog, was there a medical reason?
No, essentially there was nowhere to exercise a dog where we lived. So my parents decided that it wasn't really fair to have a dog.
Where did you live?
So I wasn't able... Well, weirdly, it was called the Isle of Dogs.
What was the cat called?
The cat was called Kiska.
Kiska?
Yeah.
If anything, it's quite a feline name, isn't it?
Well, it was a cat, of course.
How do you treat a cat like a dog?
You put it on a lead and you take it for walks.
Isn't that exercising the cat?
That is exercising the cat.
I thought that was the very reason why you couldn't have a dog. You were able to exercise.
Wherever we went during the day, the cat came with us.
On a lead?
Yeah, on a lead, but the lead isn't really long enough for a cat, so we used to tie a 30-foot washing line to the lead, and you could walk at least 30 yards.
And dry your clothes at the same time.
When you take the cat out in the car, what would be the arrangement in the car if you're going on a journey?
Well, my dad built the cat a shelf which went from the dashboard of the passenger seat and slotted in.
Can I just say,
slotted
if
into
this
the metal of the headrest.
If this turns out to be a lie and they get it right that it's a lie, you have made life extremely hard for yourself.
Why couldn't the cat just be on the seat? Why does the cat need a shelf?
Because the cat couldn't see if it was on the seat.
So what are you thinking, David's team?
The thing that I find very believable, because I don't think Hugh would have invented it, is the shelf. It's not actually treating the cat like a dog or like a cat, but just like, I don't know, like a book.
Or like a catalogue.
What are you going to say?
You think a lie?
I think a lie.
I think a lie.
A lie? Well, we'll say it's a lie.
You're going to say it's a lie. OK. Hugh Dennis, is it true or is it a lie?
It is, in fact, true.
Nick, you're next.
I'm the BBC Newsroom's rock, paper, scissors champion, having recently stolen the crown from George Alagaya.
Wow, Lee's team.
How often is the championship?
Oh, well, quite often at the end of a news bulletin, people are there.
There's a championship at the end of every news bulletin.
Not everyone. You know, if it's not been a particularly stressful day.
How often would you say that you've had a championship at this in your office?
Well, not every day is the championship, but there might be a particular contest.
OK, I'll ask you one more time, Nick, and then You see, you know how frustrated you get when you're interviewing a politician?
Yeah, I'll put it to you.
How often is what you would call the championship?
I think it's more random than it is regular. See, I was often at Downing Street doing broadcasting, and not
Is
in the
there a
newsroom.
delay between what I'm speaking and what ears are perceiving? Because I want to know, on average, per year, how many times you would have what they call a championship. And trust me, I will not stop asking this question. I am persistent.
Around about 20 a year.
20 a year. So you are the current champion. Who was the one that you took over from?
George Alagaya.
George
Alagaya. Who was the previous champion before George?
Hugh Edwards.
And before him?
Fiona Bruce.
All right, let me rephrase the question. Can you just randomly list newsreaders? Because I can't help thinking that's what's going on here.
There's a very easy way. Why don't you nominate, Lee, someone on your team to represent your team in rock, paper, scissors?
So prove he's telling the truth. We're going to give him a chance to have a 50-50 chance of getting
but
something.
it's not 50-50, is it? Like, if you went up against Darren Brown, I reckon he'd probably win 100% of the time.
Do you know what? Weirdly, I'm joking, but there is actually. This is
I know
true.
there is, so why don't you told me about this? Why don't you try this technique now, you idiot?
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get you to do. So we'll play now then between, it'll be you representing you.
Right, can I just...
You've got to work out at what point you're going to show your paper or your stuff, because some do it on the third, or they do 1, 2, 3 and then do it.
Thank you, Sarah.
Yes.
This show does have a host.
I can guarantee that I'll win over best of 3. What we're going to do is I'm going to say something to you, and then you can't pause, you just got to do it.
Okay.
So, are you ready? Right, can I genuinely say I think you're a terrible broadcaster? Here we go.
1, 2, 3, boom! Oh, rock beats scissors. He's beaten you. Good. 1-0.
Don't let him get into your head, Nick.
Are you ready for the second one?
And can I also say, genuinely, that your glasses are awful.
1, 2, 3, boom! Oh, paper beats rock.
Yeah.
So we've reached possibly the most tense moment of this competition. It's a decider. Lee, do you want to try some subterfuge?
Backstage, you're a bit smelly.
1, 2, 3, boom! Oh, we've got to try again. We've got to go again.
Oh, my God.
I'm running out of insults, and I don't want to say bald. But you've left me no option. I didn't know he was going to go to a penalty shootout.
Here we go.
Can you imagine if this keeps being drawn by number 27? I've had your wife!
Here we go.
She still remembers.
1, 2, 3, boom!
The theory still holds, because it would have to be over a longer period of time. There has been some scientific evidence to prove that if you insult somebody directly before rock, paper, scissors, they are slightly more likely to use scissors.
You're saying somebody got a grant to do research on that.
Well, Nick is obviously very good at it. He's beaten you.
Yes.
Is he the newsroom champion?
OK, we'll say it's a lie.
OK, Nick, truth or lie?
It is. a lie.
Well, that's all we've time for on this special edition of Would I Lie to You. Thanks for watching. Good night. Good evening and welcome to a very special edition of previously unseen clips from this series of Would I Lie to You. Joining Lee Mack tonight, Claudia Winkleman, Bruno Tonioli, Bob Mortimer, Mel Gedroych, Ray Mears, Gareth Malone, Adam Buxton, Hal Cruttenden, Amelia Fox and Steve Jones. And joining David Mitchell tonight, Joe Brand, Rod Gilbert, Fiona Bruce, Kian Egan, Miles Jupp, Amanda Abington, Phil Jupitus, Kirsty Ward, Adil Ray, Mickey Flanagan and Carol Vorderman. And so we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've got no idea what they'll be faced with, and it's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Miles, you're first up tonight.
Whenever I'm in a situation where I don't know what to do, I ask myself the question, what would Cliff Richard do?
Lee's team.
But give me an example. Say you don't know if you're going to go on a skiing holiday or a summer holiday. What would you do in that situation?
Well, I say to myself, what would Cliff do?
Why Cliff Richard as well?
I just think because he's someone that lives his life in a way that I believe we should all aspire to.
Am I right?
Yes.
So tell me this. What was the last dilemma you had where the Cliff Richard thing helped?
Well, you go to Pret, and as ever the queuing's a complete disgrace. And you think, what would Cliff Richard do? Well, I'd walk out.
When did you first let Cliff into your life?
In a way, I feel more like I've been let into his.
So, have you got a lot of Cliff's albums?
Yes.
Well, I think you know where this is going, Miles. Of all the albums, all of them, I just want one album. That's all I want.
Greatest Hits Volume 2.
So what do you think, Lee? Is it the truth?
What do we say to that, Amelia? Do you think there's any truth in that?
I don't think we can possibly.
Not even entertain the notion?
No.
As entertaining as the notion may be.
Yeah.
Say lie. Okay. Miles, truth or lie?
This is actually a lie.
It's Claudia.
Possession.
Okay, now there's a box on the floor, Claude, next to you. First of all, bring the box up onto the desk and then read the card before you open the box.
Okay.
There we go. So first of all, read the card.
Okay, this is Yoshi. I recently took him to the vet because I thought he was depressed.
All right, well, now open the box, please.
I'm not opening it. What is it?
Well, let's find out.
Ah, yes.
Can you take him out of the box and just pop him on the stunningly realistic grassy surface we've put in for you? There he is. Oh, I love rabbits.
Hang on, we can't.
You want me to touch it? Are you worried about touching it?
No, it's that. It's mine.
Is it like a sort of a tortoise?
It's a tortoise.
It is a tortoise.
A little tortoise.
Surely you would kiss him, wouldn't you, Claudia? You would give him a little kiss.
I wouldn't. I don't kiss anyone.
Oh, you would kiss him, though, if he's your little Yoshi.
Yeah.
You'd give him a kiss.
Like that. I don't want to bother him.
No, a proper one with your lips.
No.
Kiss him. Kiss his little face. That's what mad people do with animals.
No, so it's yeah.
So how did you pick him up and take him to the vet? Because you're obviously very attached to him.
Oh, well, no, yes. Well, I'll tell you. This is what happened. This is ours, and
This is all of our... Well, it's not mine, it's my family's. And I took him to the vet because I was worried because he was not really bouncy.
Wasn't tearing around like you'd expect. You're an intelligent woman, Claudia. You know that no tortoises bound around the place licking people's faces like a spaniel.
Yes, I did.
What was the change in the tortoise's behaviour that you thought meant it was depressed?
This is a very good point. It was just a little bit stationary. When we first got him, he was sort of scampery. Well, not scampery.
Do you want to have a minute to think about this story? Scampery the tortoise.
No, he wasn't scampery, but he was... No, not like that. Anyway...
So essentially, you bought a tortoise that was having a fit, and it recovered, and you mistook that very recovery for depression.
And what did the vet say?
The vet said he's fine.
Money well spent.
What a relief.
Yeah.
What a relief.
Did you get charged for that?
Yes, and I'll say this out loud.
It's the only way to say it. Otherwise you're thinking of the word think.
And she said... And she suggested that maybe we organise, like, tortoise playdates.
Right, now you're pushing it. What do you reckon?
She suggested you organise tortoise playdates.
You had them. You had them.
So what are you going to say, David? Is that the truth? Did that happen?
What do you think, Fiona?
Do you know, I think it might not be true somehow.
Look, if this is true...
If this is true,
if this is true, Claudia deserves a point.
Yeah, at least.
You're saying lie.
It's safe for
lie.
They're saying lie. OK, Claudia, Yoshi the tortoise.
Yoshi the tortoise, and that story was true.
It's Bob.
For 5 days, I pushed my cat around in a pram because it had sprained 3 of its ankles.
David's team.
OK, the two key questions here. How did it sprain 3 of its ankles, and why was it necessary for it to be so mobile during its recovery period?
OK, I'll address those. One of my children, my eldest boy, didn't throw a tyre at it, but threw a car tyre, and it hit the cat.
He threw the tyre recreationally, and the cat got in the way. How did one ankle survive?
Luckily, he was scratching his head at the time.
OK, so the tyre hits the cat.
Yes.
75% of the cat's ankles are, did you say sprained?
Well, they were bruised, and we were told that he mustn't walk.
So you were told he mustn't walk, but he needed still to travel.
Of course he did, yes. It was my younger boy's buggy we put him in.
Right.
Because you could strap him in.
You could strap the cat into the buggy. How did you strap the cat into the buggy?
Using the straps, and the only journey he had to make was to the litter tray. So we just used to take him from the front room round to the litter tray.
Strap him in. Strap him in.
Tip him in.
Why didn't you just carry him?
No, because he had these bandages round his legs, but he would insist on trying to walk, which we knew would make his ankles worse.
You couldn't stop him walking, but he would consent to be strapped into a buggy.
It's not really. When it comes to pets, it's not really a matter of consent, David.
Never use the phrase, when it comes to pets, it's not a matter of consent. You can get into all sorts of problems with that.
Tell us more about this cat. What was its name?
Its name was Gudmundsson. It was a...
What?
Never ask Bob the name of anything in the story, and we learn nothing.
His name's Gudmundsson.
Gudmundsson. Monson as in the word monsoon with an O missing.
Yes. Right. Gudmundsson. His name's Gudmundsson. He's a tabby oriental.
Why Gudmundsson? Why?
My youngest son named him Gudmundsson.
All right. David, what are you thinking?
What do you think?
Oh, he's lying.
You think he's lying?
Yep, lying.
You think he's... Well, this is a superb moment. Unanimity from the team, so let's say...
Saying it's a lie.
We'll say it's a lie.
Bob Gudmundsson, truth or lie?
I am telling a lie.
We got a point.
It's Joe.
Last year, I made my husband a birthday meal using some mince I found in the street.
OK, what... Why? Well, why? How did you do that?
I found a carrier bag on the pavement that amongst other things, had mints in it.
What
I
else
don't
was
know
in
whether
it?
someone had left it there, whether they dropped it.
It wasn't like being clutched by like an old woman who was lying on the... You're not being convenient with the truth here, are you?
All right, I slapped her out the way.
What else was in the bag?
Well, there was mints, and it was wrapped up in kind of a plastic, like in one of those cardboard dishes, plastic over it, so it wasn't loose.
Oh yeah, it sounds perfectly hygienic.
Yeah, well, it was hygienic.
How do you know like a dog hadn't weed on it? I know it was in the cellophane,
Because
but...
I sniffed it.
Did you not have any...
You can't buy class, can you?
What did you cook in with the mince?
Well, I can only cook two things, a spag bowl and macaroni cheese.
Which one did you go for? I've known you for a while, Joe. Can I just check? Is it your current husband or the first one who died of food poisoning?
My one and only husband.
Okay. Oh, it's Chesney Hawkes.
So what do you think, Lee?
I don't know. What do you think, Ray? Is this adding up?
Let's say true.
True.
I think false.
You think it's a lie? You're saying lie. You're saying true. I'm going to say lie.
You're saying lie?
Yeah.
OK. Joe, truth or lie?
It is, of course, a lie.
Thank God.
It's Lee.
I can tell if someone is left or right-handed just by looking at their ears.
David's team.
Just by looking at their...
Sorry, what people don't realise is that the most common twitch is this. You don't realise you're doing it, but over the course of a lifetime, that will just slightly...
Are you saying then that if I'm right-handed, I will tug on my ear as a little sort of nervous tick so much that either...
Not
what
so
will happen?
much.
My ear will move down the head? Or is it just...
To a layman...
Or is it just the lobe will elongate?
Well, to a layman, no, you wouldn't spot it. But for a professional, you know it.
I'm studying your ears.
Wow.
And on
Please
your
do.
theory,
Yeah.
you're left-handed because your left ear is definitely
No, 'cause I
longer
was
than
doing
your
that.
right. Isn't
I was
his
doing
left
that.
ear longer than his right? So what are you, left or right-handed?
Left.
It's funny you should say that, because I think your right lobe is larger than your left.
I'm ambidextrous.
What am I, then?
You're Carol Vorderman.
Am I left or am I right?
Well, you're an interesting one. You're right-handed.
I am, yeah.
Because you're showing your ear so much, because you're so used to tugging it, you've got it ready now to tug.
What about David, Lee?
Which am I?
Well, I can't do...
Finding this quite a stressful moment.
I can't do it whilst you're holding these. I have to have a look. You keep your head still.
I've got tiny ears.
You have?
But I only grew arms when I was 9. Maybe that...
Yeah, classic right hand.
Yes, I'm right-handed.
Gosh, he's good, isn't he?
So you're looking at my ears.
You're a textbook right-hander. Textbook.
Really?
Yeah, textbook.
I'm not, though.
You are?
I'm not, I'm left-handed.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about when you're using a textbook.
My ears are so flat to my head, you can't tell, can you? My ears...
You've got any ears. I genuinely can't see your ears. Look into the camera. You've got no ears. That's
So what do you think, David?
Well, personally, I think it's true, but I'll just check with my team.
Lie.
You think it's a lie?
Right.
You think it's a lie? Well, as I say, I think it's true.
You think it's true?
No, of course I don't! I don't think it's true, and neither do my team, so we'll say lie.
It's a lie. OK. Lee, truth or lie?
Of course it's a lie.
Adil, you're next.
I once had to go all the way to Bradford just to make a phone call to prove I was in Bradford.
Lee's team.
OK. Why would you have to do that? Why?
Yes.
First of all, where were you living at the time?
I was living in Birmingham
For what reason did you have to go to Bradford?
to make a phone call.
OK. Who were you phoning?
Who was my dad, actually.
And your dad lived in?
Birmingham.
Were you living at the family home at the time?
I was, yeah.
You leave your family home to go to Bradford.
Yes.
Phone your father in Birmingham.
Yes.
To prove you're in Bradford.
That's it. Absolutely.
What was your reason for being in Bradford?
But to make the phone call,
Yes.
you said.
Everything is best you stay out of it.
Rob, can I just say, we already know why he was there. He was there. We all know. There's no doubt about why he was there. He was there to prove he was in Bradford to phone his dad. We know that. There's just one tiny, it's only tiny, tiny thing. If you could just, you just get that for me. Yeah. And that tiny thing is, what are you talking about? Just that. Once I've got that, the rest of it is all in place. It's just that little thing. That I want to
All right, I'm working that out.
Okay. Why did you need to prove to your father that you were in Bradford?
Sorry, don't, Rob. I said that exact sentence. Don't make it out that I was going, melons!
I'm just one of life's natural communicators. I'm able to convey it.
Unless Adol's going to say to me, if only you could say it in a soft Welsh accent, I'd understand. None of that made sense, you interpreting for me.
Could you put it in a Welsh accent and then we could try?
Here we go.
That's it.
So the question, Adol.
Yes.
Why? Why were you in Bradford?
Why?
No.
I know what he's going to say. You're trying to trick me here.
Where were you, specifically? Don't say Bradford. Whereabouts in Bradford were you?
When I called him, I was at the coach station.
Why did he need to know you were at Bradford coach station?
Because that's where I told him I was going.
Why? Where are you going?
I told him I was going to a university open day.
At Bradford?
At Bradford,
right. Now, am I right in saying that you weren't really going to this university open day? You were lying to your father. Yeah. So you were going to Bradford to
Were you going to Bradford at all?
I wasn't intending to go to Bradford.
Where were you intending to go?
Birmingham.
But you were already in Birmingham.
I know.
But you had to go to Bradford because you'd see the number come up on the phone.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
What was happening in Birmingham to stop you wanting to go to Bradford?
I wanted to go to a gig in Birmingham.
Music gig?
Yes, that's right. It was an Asian club night. My dad thought I was at an open university day in Bradford. But I was in Birmingham to go out to this club night and I just happened to bump into my dad. And he says, I thought you were supposed to be in Bradford. And I said, I'm on my way. So he goes, get to Bradford.
And when you get there, phone me.
Yeah, make sure you call me.
And you know as you're going, the only reason is because you know the number is going to be recognised, as opposed to phoning from Birmingham and pretending you're in Bradford.
Yeah, because I was worried that he might try and call me back. So, you get to a phone box.
Oh, I see.
And then he goes, let me call you back, son.
What did you do?
I couldn't get back because I've got a late coach.
Why don't you just go to the Open University, wherever it was?
Well, I didn't want to go to the Open University. I want to go to the club night.
But you're not going to the club night, that's it. You can't go to the club night.
There was no university thing. I'd made that bit up.
Oh, it wasn't even...
You made that up?
Oh, you'd made it up?
Yeah.
So, you're in Bradford.
Yeah.
It's the evening.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Well, basically, so I realised that, what do you do if you're on your own in Bradford? You go and find a fellow Asian, So I went into this pizza place near the station and I just sort of put on the role of a vulnerable Pakistani student and just said, I need help and I want pizza.
And he gave you pizza for nothing?
Not only did he give me a pizza, stroke of luck, he let me stay in a room that night.
Why didn't you just go back to Birmingham?
Because I couldn't get a coach.
It was late.
It was late.
If it was too late, it would be after 10 o'clock or something. So you went to the open day.
There's no open day.
There wasn't.
There's no open day. He has told his father.
Exactly.
I'm now all over this.
Yeah.
He told his dad there's an open day. The open day doesn't exist.
In Bradford.
It's only there. It's only there as a lie, so he can pretend he's going to it and spending the night. He wants to go to the Asian club night now. His dad catches him in the street and goes, "Get yourself off to Bradford.
Exactly.
You'll be late." He goes, "Oh, yeah, I've forgotten all about that." He gets on the bus. He goes up to Bradford. He's now going to ring the dad because he knows that he'll phone him back. And then he's now in Bradford. He can't get the bus back. It's far too late. There's no open weekend. But luckily, he's starving, and as we all know, there's one thing that the Asian community like. It's a pizza. And then he goes... The famous Pakistani pizza!
Can I just ask you, did you like the look of the university? I mean, did it appeal to you?
University!
No, all right, so Lee, what do you seem to know it better than him?
Yes.
I think it's true because he threw up a lot of smokescreen tissue smokescreen.
So he's covering up. I know what you mean.
He told us nothing.
He told us nothing, which is, I think, why it's true.
What do you think, Bob?
I think it's true.
You think it's true? Yeah. Then I'll go with my team and say
All
it's
going for true. OK, Adil, was that true or was that a lie?
Sorry, Dad, it was a true.
Kirsty, you're next.
I was once forced to continually ballroom dance while presenting 5 minutes of live TV.
Lee.
What was the programme?
The programme was Edinburgh Nights. It was a little while ago.
How long ago?
It was...
Is it written on the ceiling?
20...
Does that say true or a lie? Yeah, I'm looking for it as well.
It was 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Do you remember which dance did you perform?
I performed the tango.
And who was your partner?
He was the world champion tangoist.
Tangoist? Was he like a giant orange guy who came and...
I've been tangoed! Was it Craig Revel Horwood?
As far as I remember, it was somebody that was handsome.
Oh, he wasn't in there.
Oh, well.
He was a professional ballroom dancer.
Was it Argentinian tango or classic tango?
Or diet tango?
Or diet.
What's the difference?
Well, one is very improvised, the other is very stiff.
Which is the stiff one?
They call it the ballroom tango.
The one where
you have to do a lot of flick.
I like that one.
It was that one.
Oh, it was that one?
It was that one. That one where you...
Yes, so their heads.
Am I alone in feeling an electric sexual connection?
Why did you have to do 5 minutes tango live on TV?
Because there was a film out.
What was the film?
The film was...
Godzilla.
Strictly Ballroom.
I remember it very well.
Oh, Strictly Ballroom.
I was talking about the film.
At the same time as you were dancing?
Yes.
Did you do the thing at the end? This is Kirsty Walk, dancing, news, whatever you say. Whatever they say.
It wasn't the news, though.
Oh,
so that would have been inappropriate.
Exactly.
The end of the programme. It's like at the end of this, Rob doesn't go, and that was the news.
I watched that Edinburgh Night. I watched it.
You watched that one?
Not that one, but I watched it over the years,
Yes.
and usually they're really intense. They're always sitting down. It's too light entertainment for that kind of show.
OK, so Lee, he thinks it's a lie.
OK.
I think it's true.
Oh, a split decision, I hate that.
It's true.
I don't think Kirsty would lie about something like that.
OK, so your team is split down the middle, Lee. Which way are you going to go?
I'm leaning towards Bruno. Don't. OK, I'm going to go with Bruno and say it's a lie.
You say it's a lie. OK. Kirsty, tangoing while presenting to camera. Truth or lie?
True.
It's Gareth.
I have a crippling fear of the underside of ships.
He's ship scared.
Of
so.
ships. How often are you confronted with the underside of ships?
Happily.
On your way home from your job in a submarine?
Probably not very often. But should I be, it would be a crippling fear.
Where do you encounter?
If, for example, I was at a dry dock...
I would advise you not to go to a dry dock. Listen, it's one of the very few places where you might be confronted with the underside of a ship.
How often do you go to the dry docks?
I must have gone... a school trip?
Your school trip to the dry dock.
How did this curious thing begin?
I saw the underside of a ship. On a film, actually. It was on a film.
On a film?
What film?
The Poseidon Adventure. And it was something about the propeller, you know, bigger than these large circles.
No,
here.
I mean, I think everyone has a fear of being caught in a propeller. I don't think that's not what I'd call an irrational fear. Do you have to be sort of careful in the kind of films and programmes you watch in case suddenly the underside of a ship is going to pop up in the plot?
Yeah, it's a good question. And when...
I mean, Titanic, presumably you didn't go to see.
I did.
You did?
What?
You're a...
I know.
You're a moron, then.
David, I'm not going to contest that point.
So, David, it's a remarkable claim. What do you think?
Lie, do you think?
I think it's a lie.
Yeah, I think it's a lie.
I think we think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie? All three of you are in agreement. Okay. Gareth Malone. Truth or lie?
It's true.
Next. It's me. Right. Whenever I take a shower, I listen to the Benny Hill theme tune. It's the only way I can be in and out of the cubicle in under 4 minutes. And either team can ask.
What's the rush? Why have you got to get in and get out? You got to get everything done in 4 minutes? That's not near
Toilet
enough
dump's
time.
not going to voice itself.
The reason for it, I will naturally spend a long time in the shower. I'm very happy in the shower.
How long are we talking?
Oh, I could be 10 to 15 minutes.
So can you talk us through your shower routine?
Do you really want to hear this?
You could stand and demonstrate it.
He is stood. So rude, the guest. I'm so sorry, Rob. Have some respect for the little Welshman. So sorry, Rob. Sorry about Fiona. Show us your shower routine. Oh, hang on, before you do it, have you got the music upstairs?
He's in. Orders on.
Right. Who's going to strip? Everywhere, Rob, everywhere.
Look at the arms on.
What are you thinking?
I'm not sure. Do it again.
So, David, we need an answer. Truth or lie?
Well, I think we're going to say true.
You're going to say true.
Yeah.
Lee's team, they said true.
Well, then I will go lie.
You're going to say lie? You're saying true. It is, in fact, a lie. Well, that's all we got time for on this special edition of Would I Lie to You. Thanks very much for watching. Good night.
With a killer so close, can Ian and Jane go through with it? Live Week continues with EastEnders next, while tomorrow night all is finally revealed. Then put Jonathan Ross, Abby Clancy, Zoella and Gok Wan in the kitchen, and what do you get? The Great Comic Relief Bake Off at 8:30. And over on BBC Three now, we're off to Bangkok Airport.
Good evening and welcome to a very special edition of previously unseen clips from this series of Would I Lie to You. Joining David Mitchell tonight, Dermot O'Leary, Kirsty Young, Stephen Mangan, Sarah Milliken, Richard Osman, Izzy Sooty, Greg Rutherford, Joan Bakewell, Jason Manford, Susan Cowman, El Gedroich and John Richardson. And joining Lee Mack tonight, Warwick Davis, Josh Widdicombe, David Harewood, Matt Dawson, Carol Kirkwood, Bob Mortimer, Paul Hollywood, Joanna Scanlon, David O'Doherty, Charles Dance, and Gok Wan. And so to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, so they've no idea what they'll be faced with. And it's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. That Charles is first up.
Whenever I answer the house phone and it's someone I don't wish to speak to, I take a message and pretend I am my fictional handyman, Sean.
David, so do you answer in Sean's voice all the time? So that in case it's someone you don't want to speak to?
I leave a pause and wait for the person on the other end to say hello.
You answer the phone with silence?
And I can usually tell by the hello whether it's somebody I wish to speak to. And if I'm not in the mood to speak to anybody, you know, I say, no, I'm sorry, Charles isn't home now. Try calling back later, you know.
What part of Scotland is Sean from?
It's in the west side of Belfast.
Charles, if you don't want to speak to anyone at all, why pick up the phone?
Well, it's a kind of obsessive thing, you know, it's the insecurity that actors have, you know. You think, oh my God, it might be a job, you know, I just...
Well, let's give it a try. I'll ring you, OK?
Yeah.
OK.
Has he not bought a telephone since 1983?
Hello? Hello? Charles? Hello?
Hey, no, this is not Charles. Charles isn't home now at the moment, but if you'd like to leave your number, I'll get him to call you back when he's back, yeah?
Charles, are you ill? Charles, I'm calling for an ambulance now. It's all right. Get in the recovery position. Oh, God, I'm on my way. So, what are you thinking, Stephen Mangan?
I can't see that. Who picks up the phone and doesn't say hello? It's an innate human instinct, isn't it? You can't pick up the phone and go... I know, I'm Sean.
Izzy, what do you think?
I don't think you just pick up the phone and not say anything. The person might be able to hear you breathing. It all gets a bit creepy.
So which way are you going to go with this, David?
I think we don't think it's true.
You think it's a lie? Yeah. OK, Charles, truth or lie?
I'm afraid it's a lie.
Joan Bakewell, it's your turn.
Once, when I spotted an ex-boyfriend in a department store, I pretended to be a shop mannequin to avoid having to speak to him.
Lee?
Well, I know what I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, it's probably different. Sorry. You want to see the mannequin thing? Oh, right. Oh, yeah, whatever. Do that, but then we'll do mine, yeah?
I would like to see the mannequin impression.
Well, it was in the department where they used to sell a lot of fabrics, and they used to have mannequins draped in just swathes of cloth. So I grabbed a swathe of fabric and just dragged it across my shoulder, and it was full length.
Where was this? Well, we haven't said where it was.
It was in Dickens and Jones on Regent Street.
Oh, lovely.
And when was this?
Oh, it's a long time ago, early in the 60s.
Surely you weren't old enough to shop on your own in the early 60s, Joe?
So gallant.
No, I'm kidding, I believe you.
I've said sorry to mannequins before now, in the department stores.
Yeah, but what were you doing to them?
Yeah.
What do you think, Lee? Is it the truth?
Warren, what do you think? Do you think there's...
I think she's telling the truth.
Really? Do you think...
The thing for me is, if you're within 6 or 8 foot of an X and you don't recognise it because you're static, it just seems...
I wouldn't know. I've never been allowed within 8 feet of my own. Go on, then. I say it's a lie.
OK, they're saying it's a lie. Joan, was it the truth or was it a lie?
It's a lie.
Dermot, you're next.
I sometimes move bowls and plates from the bottom to the top of the pile so they don't feel left out.
Lee?
How much time have you got on your hands?
Is this system only for the plates and the bowls, nothing else?
It's for the side plates, big plates, and your regular bowls. So, for example, if the 4 have gone in the dishwasher and there's, say, 2 left, I like those 2 guys to be first up next time, which I do understand attributes some kind of personality to an inanimate object.
That's why they put you on David's side.
many bowls are there?
It works with all crockery.
Wouldn't work with egg cups, though, would it? Because you couldn't really stack them in the same way.
No.
But that's a good question. Would the egg cups at the back be brought to the front?
We only have 2, so they get used pretty regularly. They're pretty happy.
How about if you only had 2 plates?
Dermot can't have 2 plates.
Thank you, Rob.
Imagine sort of dinner parties he has. Imagine who's coming to those dinner parties. Cowell, Walliams, McPartlin, Donnelly.
And they're using the egg cups as bowls.
When was the last time, if you can remember, that you actually thought it's time for a change? Let's move these fellas out of the way. Let's bring these guys up. How recently was that?
Oh, last week.
Really?
Last week, yeah. There was one single plate there, and I thought, when did that guy last get used? I'm thinking at least a fortnight. He's got to go to the top.
Dermot, how do you keep track of how many pills and tablets you're meant to take in any one day? Do you have a system, or does your carer really oversee all of that?
What does your wife think?
Weirdly, I only told her about it a couple of weeks ago.
Are you worried that your wife's doing the same thing? And
What?
Very good, yeah. That's a good point.
Dermot, you call them guys. Are there no lady plates, lady bowls?
No, I mean, that's a catch-all term. Some bowls have a femininity about them, yeah. But no, they're sort of omnisex.
Okay.
I don't mind being called guys.
Well, you're only one. You're
I know.
a guy, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a very middle-class thing, I think, calling... parents who call their children guys. That always makes you want to vomit. Yeah. You guys want to help with the washing up?
Oh, yeah.
The worst one is, come on, guys, let's do the washing up. And they go, you're not my real dad.
Well, there we are. Lee, what do you think? Do Dermot's words have the ring of truth about them?
Josh?
I think so.
Matt Dawson, which way are you leaning?
Lie.
So, Lee, you have to have the casting vote.
We're going to say that it is, in fact, true.
You're saying true. Dermot O'Leary, were you telling us the truth, or were you telling a lie?
I was telling you...
the truth.
Yeah. Oh, well done. Give it that.
It's David O'Doherty.
I looked after a neighbour's pet for 5 days before I realised it was dead.
David Mitchell and team, what do you think?
OK, what was the species of pet?
His name was Charlie. So initially I thought he was going to be a spaniel at the very least. And then it turned out that he was a stick insect.
Right. Stick insects, I mean, I'm not an expert, David, don't require a huge amount of high maintenance upkeep. What was your role meant to be?
Step 1, greenhouse, eucalyptus, into the cage.
Eucalyptus?
Eucalyptus.
Wasn't a koala bear.
Step 2, water squishy gun. Squish, squish, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you drowned it?
And because I felt that he might be a bit unhappy, I would take him out into the garden for this. And when the wind blew, he had little aerials, and they, you know what I mean, just like a stick insect. So I thought he was alive.
Oh, so the wind gave you the impression that it was moving?
I'm alive. I'm dead. Alive. That's how you'd know.
What's the spraying for?
To simulate the monsoon environment that...
So they come from a part of the world where there's a regular daily 25-second monsoon.
Yeah.
I think if I'd taken him out, then obviously I would have seen that...
Out of what?
The cage.
Right.
Cage.
We say cage.
He was in a tight met. You're supposed to be on my team.
I know that's what they're thinking. So I'm trying to help them on by going, what, you mean that thing that little sticks could get through a cage?
Good question. It's a very tight mesh.
Let's call it a glass cage or a tank.
No, because no, they couldn't breathe then.
No, you don't have a lid on it. You have a. Oh, actually, no. Good. I was going to say you have a
will
mesh.
You stop designing hutches for stick insects?
So how did you eventually know that he was dead?
I was putting in the eucalyptus and removing yesterday's eucalyptus, and he was...
Who'd been eating yesterday's eucalyptus?
No, it was... I just take it out, and he was like this, okay? And then when I took it out, it brushed past him, and he just reacted like this. And you know,
That's a fair description.
So what are you thinking, David? Is that truthful, or has he made it all up?
I don't think it's true,
Oh,
because
well.
I think stick insects sort of live in gangs and aren't as he describes them.
Gangs?
What's the collective noun for lots of stick insects?
Trees.
Do you two think it's true? Because I'm very happy to defer.
It has the ring of truth to it.
I would go for, I'll say false.
Susan says lie. Richard?
I say true.
You say true. David?
Well, I think it's a lie, so...
You think it's a lie? You're saying it's a lie. Okay, fair enough. David, they think you're telling a lie. Were you telling a lie, or were you telling the truth?
This is a 100% trustworthy face, and it was telling the absolute truth. It's David Mitchell.
I once got stuck in a cave for an hour after getting the hood of my cagoule caught on a stalactite in a way I couldn't untwizzle.
Right, caves and stalactites. Lee Mack's team.
Well, the bit that we definitely believe about that story is cagoule.
Cagoule.
We're not doubting cagoule.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And when in the last 3 weeks did this happen?
This happened when I was a boy, a child, a human
A boy child?
What cave was it?
It was somewhere in France.
Ah, holiday?
Yes.
Deliberate ploy by parents to get rid of you? Give him the baggy cagoule and find a stalactite, then run.
You were in there for an hour?
Yeah, I was caught on the stalactite.
For an hour?
For an hour,
Just
yeah.
remind me again, stalactites go down, right?
Stalactites hang down.
Hang down.
Stalagmites go up. And the easy way to remember it
Yeah.
is that stalactites have a C in them. Stalactite, C for ceiling.
Yeah.
Stalagmites have a G, G for ground.
No, it's the stalactites come down, isn't it? Your tights
But
come
tights,
down.
tights go up as well.
No, they don't. Not when I'm around.
How did you eventually escape?
My dad came and released me.
So you're with your family on this trip?
Well, they were sort of...
It took them an hour to find you. I would have thought, if I'd have lost you and you'd have been my child, it would have been 6 or 7 days.
So what are you thinking, Lee? Could this be true?
What do you think?
I'm going to go for a lie.
You think it's a lie? Bob?
Lie for me, Lee.
Lie.
Lie. David?
It's a lie.
Yes. Joanna, you're next.
I used to vet potential boyfriends by getting them to play me at darts. I could tell more about them in one game than I could on 10 dates.
David?
So, what was it about their darts playing that told you things about their personality?
Stance. It's the sort of liquidity of the way they stand in that position.
liquidity?
But was this linked to, you thought, their character or their physical prowess, if I can put it that way?
It's character. It was all about the character.
Well, here's the thing, because one of our panellists is quite accomplished at darts.
Oh, yeah.
It's Lee. So, Lee, would you demonstrate?
Yes.
And then we could ask Joanna to analyse and come to her own conclusions.
You're good at darts.
I've been known to do double tops, I think you know what I'm saying. So what I tend to do is I tend to go like this. That's the line. And I will take my dart.
Where's the board, sorry?
That's a good question. That's what I was thinking. That's the first thing I'd do is I'd go, hang on, there's no board. Because I know what I'm doing. And then I would take the dart. I will lean forward with all the weight on the right leg, keeping it straight, of course. I'm not an idiot. If I raise the hand, the little finger, note the little finger is in the air. It's weight. If I put it down, I will fall to the left. I have to ballast myself with the finger out. And I'd go like that. Might give a cheeky wiggle of the bottom to the lady watching. And then... Oh, he's only got an 180 again. I'm going to collect the things. I'm so proud, I'll probably moonwalk to the board. Oh, Christ. I didn't know about that. Usually, ockies are straight. And then I would grab the darts like that. And go, they're for you, princess. That's how I roll.
Now then, you've seen a fulsome display. So what judgments What conclusions would you have come to about Lee from that?
You all saw it. There's evidence there of the kind of... It's about a certain sort of flow.
Yes.
And I think Lee gives quite a good impression of being a bit of a moron.
It is true, he does. He does.
But what I think that belies is the fact that underneath it he is a bit of a kind old softie.
Yay!
And that's kind of what I'm looking for.
So, David, what do you think?
Kirsty, what do you think?
I would tend to think it's true.
Greg?
Yeah, I sort of think the same.
Can I say I'm sort of 70%? I'm not 100%.
So what percent are you?
50.
You're 50?
Well, the thing is, it could be either, that's the thing.
Well, that...
I know! True. True. OK, so, Joanna, truth or lie?
In fact, it is a lie.
It's Gok.
Right. I always use 2 toothbrushes to brush my teeth, one for the top set, one for the bottom.
David's team.
I believe it.
Can I just check? When you say one for the bottom?
How do you tell the two apart?
Different colours, one pink and one blue. Always pink up top, always blue down below.
Just talk us through it. So
Right.
you're in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in the bathroom, I have my shower, I fully body moisturise.
I can vouch for all of this.
And then I go to brush my... And it's quite a big ritual for me, because when I was younger, I was bullied by the way that I look, you see, so...
I think it's fair to say, Gok, you weren't bullied by the way you look, were you?
Because of the way I looked.
Yes,
Yes,
so
absolutely.
It's an important distinction.
Yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise, you're being bullied by a concept, aren't you?
This is true. Thanks for pointing that out. I'm feeling slightly bullied again. Thank you very much indeed.
Well, you can see how it started, can't you?
So, as I was saying, I was bullied, and one of the big reasons was because of my big teeth and my big smile. And so I was always very, very aware of how big my
Why are you
mouth
looking at
is.
Stephen, Rob?
Well,
I thought they might have met at a support group.
Teeth Anonymous.
What are we talking about?
What do you think?
Izzy?
I think this is definitely true.
He's very plausible in his chat, but I can't see someone doing that.
I'm going to say lie.
OK, so Gok, truth or lie?
Was a lie.
Richard Osman, you're next.
When I was a child, I created a superhero called Snooker Table Man. He had 3 key skills and 1 mortal enemy.
Lee.
Let's start with the obvious. Who's the mortal enemy of Snooker Table Man?
Vampire Ray.
Not-
It was based loosely around Ray Reardon.
Ray Reardon?
What were his 3 skills, Richard?
A lot of his skills didn't have an awful lot to do with snooker, I'll be honest with you. He took on the form of a snooker table, because then he could get...
Whoa. What? Just one question to clarify. What the hell are you talking about?
Snooker Table Man he would take on the form of a snooker table in the same way that the TARDIS would take on the form of a phone box. It's not crazy. And he would be able to go into the houses of very rich and successful and famous people.
It's not like the
and spy on
TARDIS, is it?
them.
The TARDIS is the vehicle that the superhero, for want of a better word, travels round in.
Yeah.
If you're Snooker Table Man and there's a child trapped in a building, they go, what are we going to do? Don't worry, it's Snooker Table Man. And then you turn into a snooker table and you go, now what? I go, that's all I can do.
So what was his purpose? What did he do?
His purpose was to go into the houses of very rich people who were trying to, for various reasons, take over the world. And he would... Firstly, he would report back on them, because he had wireless transistors in the pockets.
Whoa. So he would... So he would go into the houses of very, very rich people...
Admit that is a good disguise if you want to get into...
No, it's a terrible disguise. It's a terrible disguise unless the person in question has ordered a snooker table. Otherwise, they'll go, it's the worst disguise in the world. They'll go, the hell did that come from?
You think any rich person, if they were given a delivery of a snooker table, wouldn't go, oh, lovely, a snooker
Yes,
table?
they would.
Yeah.
But you didn't say you were given delivery. You said you suddenly appeared in an empty room.
No, I didn't. What do you mean? What transport?
So you
myself?
knock on the door and you go, hello, I'm here to give you a snooker table.
You are.
That was it. That was your
Now you're making it sound ridiculous.
How did he move around?
He didn't move around. That's the beauty of it.
People moved around him. That's snooker tables.
You know what? I won't tell the rest of the story if you're going to mock me.
What are the other powers you haven't told us about?
Yeah. Well, I've given you the two. And the third
what was
one
the second one?
Transistors in pocket.
The transistors, yeah, the ability to transmit information.
Who to?
And to... Who do you think, if we're trying to save the world, who do you think he's transmitting to?
Steve Davis.
Firstly, me.
What was your third power then?
The third power was exploding balls.
And how would he use his exploding balls? In what situation would he want his balls to explode?
Finally, a sensible question. If I've received enough information that the person whose home this snooker table is in is up to no good, is up to nefarious activities.
Yes.
Okay. The next time they're playing a game of snooker, I can then make those balls explode at will.
If you were playing this game in Wales, you wouldn't call it snooker.
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 Yeah, snooker.
Because we don't like the ooh sound. It's the same with tooth. We'd say tooth.
Yeah, and likewise, we don't like the Welsh.
Lee, what are you thinking?
I think it's a big fat lie.
You think it's a lie?
I mean, I think he's a large man. He's like a snooker table.
I'm not 12 foot by 6 foot, you know that.
I think I'm going to say that was a lie.
You think it's a lie? Okay, Richard, was it the truth or was it a lie?
It was a lie.
It's John Richardson.
When I was a child, I was told to stop stalking a clown.
Why were you stalking a clown?
Because I liked him.
How old were you, John?
9.
What was the name of the clown?
Dozy David.
Dozy David?
He was opening a shopping centre where I grew up, and I saw what I believed was genuine magic.
What did he do?
He did card tricks, and he
Right.
juggled, and he did jokes, made animals from balloons.
What was the nature of your stalking? Physically
It was-
following him or phoning him? Or...
It was on the phone.
How did you get his number?
Because I asked for his autograph and he gave me his card.
What, Dozy Dave?
I thought for a minute then you were going to say, give me your autograph, and included his number at that. So talk us through then what happens. You leave it a day or two, do you?
I
or-
left it a day or two because I didn't want to look.
Classy.
You know.
Give him a chance to get home in his car that keeps falling apart. So what did you do? Talk us through the first conversation.
Well, no, that's the thing. He never answered his phone. So I used to leave messages. Hey, David, it's Johnny here from Lancaster. Just wondering if you're coming back and doing any shows. Or
Okay.
Give us a ring. We'll see what happens. He never rang back, so I had to ring him again, didn't I?
All right. And how long did this go on for?
Well, a few weeks.
How many times
How
in
often?
those few weeks did you ring him?
I would imagine it was something like every other day.
And was it the same messages, or was it getting steadily more menacing? Were you going, now listen here, Dozy Dave. If you don't call me back, I know where you live. I've got your address on the card. I've got your number. Yeah? I'll come round your house. I know where you keep your balloons. If you don't call me, I'll get a bucket of confetti and I'll throw it right in your face, and you think it's water. And what's worse than that? Just watching you.
Yeah, what's worse? I'm going to come round and mend your car.
Did this carry on long enough that the message, your voice was getting deeper and deeper with it?
Now listen here. This has been 23 years.
How'd you make a poodle out of a balloon?
How did it end then, John?
It ended very upsettingly when his wife or girlfriend answered the phone and said, David says, will you stop calling the house?
Oh, this is a heartbreaking story. Lee, what do you think? Could that tale of woe be true?
I think it fits his character profile. Sweet. I think it's probably true.
So is it, David?
I think it's true.
True?
For me,
okay,
yeah.
we'll say
You all think it's true. John, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I was telling a truth.
Lee, how do you know Ian?
This is Ian. He is my supermarket delivery driver who accidentally got... I can't remember. I just want you to know this is absolutely true. But they do insist that we say it exactly the way it happened.
So here we go.
Right. This is David. No, what's your name?
Lee, perhaps you'd like to explain how you know Ian.
Never met him. This is Ian. Right.
This is Ian.
This is Ian. Listen, I think it's fair to say the opposition have got it down to 50-50.
So, Lee, how do you know Ian?
This is Ian. Ian, do me a favour, could you sellotape that to your face? Right. This is Ian. He is the supermarket delivery driver who accidentally trapped me in the back of his van and drove me to his next drop-off point.
Right. And finally, David, what is Lee to you? Not Lee, sorry.